Well, good day, farmers. Welcome back to another edition of Farm Sim Saturday. Okay, so from last week, we need to go and collect our straw. Trying something new this week, planting some potatoes. We got a couple of new things I wanted to try out. And let's just have a zip over here. There's a John Deere 420 4-row potato planter. And seems like it works pretty good. Ridge markers even doesn't seem to do anything, but anyways. So we're gonna do some potatoes today. You can see how that's working. Grabbing a potato, putting her down, and then jabbing her in the ground. That's pretty much it. Under there you can see where it cuts it open and it makes the big pile in the middle over top of the potato it just shoved in, right? So potatoes, and he's almost done. Gonna do one field for now. I've got a harvester, but it's only a 2-row harvester. I don't know if I brought it over or not yet. I don't think I have. No, I haven't yet. So it's probably still over here. Or maybe I didn't buy it yet. Let's see here. Yeah, I did buy one. Now, where did I put it? Isn't that awful? I've lost it already. Oh, no, that's the silage cutter. That's the bale processor. What the? Oh, I know what I did with it. My bad. I know where it is. I put it down beside the potato building. Imagine that. It's a good place for it, eh? So, uh, so there it is. It's a grime. It's only a 2-row. You can see the 1, 2 there. Like the 1, 2 potato row, potato processing machine. So that'll be kind of fun to mess with after a little bit in a bit here. But we got to. I think I might plant this other field, but I gotta go pick up the straw out of it first. Looks like Buddy's just finished there. That's good. Alright, so I got the other guy with the disc on here ready to cultivate and disc this other field for us, but I gotta get the straw off of here first. And we might as well take some of this, I guess, and fill our cow pens up. I did get the hay bales off that field, so I kind of did that through the week here. Oh yeah, I'd really like to get these bushes out of here. Man. Oh well. Yeah, so we'll take this over to the our cow pen there, and whatever they don't want to use, we'll just take down to our storage building. I could sell it, I guess, but I think I'll maybe keep some in store. I don't really have any in store, so... Well, that's not exactly true. I got those ones that are baled up down there, too, so we do have quite a bit. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. I might keep some. I might sell it. I don't get hardly anything for it though, so there's no point in really selling. You might as well just pile it up in my building there. Keep it for later usages. Whoa, that was a bad turn. We're halfway full. It's good this, but the right size for these little fields here. Almost 60%. I think we'll more than get this done here. Should be able to anyways. And then we've got that other field way down there too that needs picked up. Probably do that too. The bigger field that we've plowed bigger now. Oh yeah, and there's that field too. I need my windrowing machine. Ah, that would be nice. Maybe I will include that. I've got another folder on my desktop, on my computer here, with some of the other mods in it. Something was conflicting with something, and it wouldn't actually let me load the game, so I don't know exactly which one it was, but I've pretty well had to clear my mods directory out and put the ones back in that I do know I never had a problem with. So I will probably go and find that mod a little bit after here. Well, actually right now maybe. After this last row here, and then whoa. That'll make it a little nicer for picking up, because I could probably pull 4 of them rows into one. Although, that didn't really take that long to do that field, I guess, did it? What the heck. Okay, just want to get this guy started here. Take her away, Harold. Off he goes. All by himself. I'm so proud. Okay. It's not the very best tractor for turning, but it works, I guess. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna have to do something different here and turn and do every other row and then come back and do every other row. I think that might work better. Just a little bit too tight for turning there. So what we'll do is come to the end here. Turn. Yeah, that's not too bad, and we'll hit this row. That'll work pretty good. Big turn, and we're going to be odd numbered here, but that's okay. We can figure that out when we get to the end here, I suppose. Yeah, we'll just do a big, huge turn. Oh, there's a bale laying there. Somehow we missed that. And we're at 90%. Can we squeeze her all in, boys? Can we squeeze her all in? I don't know. It's going to be a tight fit, but I kind of think we're going to have her done and be at 98%. That's my whatchamacallit thingy. But honestly, I have no idea what we're going to be at, so who knows? It'll be a surprise. Well, I think we're going to be more than 98 because I'm already at 96 and I got 2 rows left. Oh, it might be tight. Oh, there's 97. There's 98. I don't think we're going to get her all in here. Oh, turn. Yeah, we're at 99 already. Oh, well. There we go. Well, we didn't do too bad, I guess. Go see if these cows want any of this, and then we'll take the balance or right through her. Now, this is going to be a trick here because I'm going to have to back her in. Something like that. Oh, what? Okay, something's weird here. I bet you if I went in this way, it'll probably work fine. Huh, there we go. Don't ask me. Oh, what? That's it? Holy. 5%, that was it. Oh, wow. Oh, well, more for our building, I guess. They don't seem to want any more than that. That's, I guess, fine. Yeah, thinking about that front-mounted windrower machine again, that would be too large for here in this farm for the turning aspect of stuff. It just wouldn't work too well, I don't think. Especially that other field, because I got man, too far one way, not far enough the other way. That other field would be too tight for turning and that thing around, I think, so. Try to get in here, see what's happening. Presume it's putting it somewhere. Oh, there. Okay. Nice. All right. Buddy's still working there. Let's go grab that other field here. Oh, well, that was too tight there. I'm getting a little bit of low frame rate here again. Interesting. 30 frame now, but that was kind of crappy before there for a second. Bergman. Works decent. I like this loading wagon. It works nice. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do that again. Every other one, and then turn back, come back the other way for every other one again. Just doesn't turn quite sharp enough. Well, that's okay. We'll get her here, no sweat. This might be a full trailer pretty quick here. I don't know. Already at almost 15% now. Maybe we should have bailed them. Could still, I guess, but oh well. We'll pick this load, this up this time, I guess. Maybe next time we'll bail. Actually, this next time I think I might do canola in here. I think. It all depends on what's coming up for high demand stuff. Which, actually, I don't know. It's going to be the same as last week there, because I haven't actually fast-forwarded time at all. Wheat, pigs starting. I don't have any pigs, of course, but... yeah, there's no canola coming up, so I think I might jump the time going here. And we'll get time going, get those other demands out of the way, and see if we get one coming up for canola. Or potatoes, that would be nice. I'm not going to have a lot of potatoes there, but... this field, however, would have quite a few potatoes in it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that many with that little machinery. Sure as heck can't afford the one that comes with the game. Oh boy. $500 and something thousand. Yeah, not gonna happen. This is a decent sized field. I like this one. It's not too huge long. It's not too huge wide. It's just right, you know. Just lovely. 39%. We might get all this in a trailer load here. I don't know. That might be a tight fit. This tractor needs a better horn than that. Pretty lame. Lame horn. Well, that's it for that row, I guess. We'll have to do a one wheel of a funny looking turn here. It worked good though. Oh, just over halfway full now. And I think we're going to get her all in. Now, I'm not sort of counting that row to the left there, but I don't know. We'll see how we make out here. So, my next saving up for purchase is some sort of cultivator. A little bit bigger than our little guy there with the disc. It works fine, but it's really not that wide. It's only maybe 2 meters wide at most, which is like 6 feet wide. We need something like, whoa, 10 or 12 meters or something. 24 feet. $66, we're looking good. We're looking good. I might actually take this load in and sell it. Just to kind of see how much we get. If it's worth taking in or just keeping them myself. I got tons now. Like all these ones on the left there, they're all straw. So it's not like I need any extras. You know, we got lots. So. Whoa, river. Whoa, river. Whoa, crank her hard. $79. Ooh, we're gonna get her, boys. Might even get that other little row there. Okay, so I did. Oh, I guess it was 3 fields. Now that doesn't make any sense because where are we now? We're down here doing this. Okay, this is kind of hard to show, but we're doing this whole entire field here. We're not quite full yet. And I guess I did that field, and that. Yeah, that field. Well, that makes sense. It's probably pretty close to the same. It sure doesn't look like it though, but actually I got a real good way to tell how size-wise everything looks. What's bigger, what's smaller. You know, we're going to have to do some, this goes to that, and that goes to this. That's about the size of this. In the helicopter, we'll just go up, you know, fairly high and have a look-see at stuff and see how high and how big stuff looks. %. Super excellent. This won't fill it up here, but might get 91 maybe. Ish. Oh, 92, just nice. Okay, well, I guess that is it for straw picking up and let's just do a quick save here. Oops, do it again there. Okay. Alright, so I don't have any wheat. Oh, wanna race? Wanna race? Wanna race? He's gonna beat me. Oh, not gonna catch him. I wanted to catch him, lift his rear end up. Oh, missed him. Probably would have got him if I unhooked the trailer, but anyways, whatever. I want to get underneath him and lift him up. That would have been funny. Whoa, he wouldn't have known what to do. I hate that light pole there, too. Yes, they look really nice, but really, like, get rid of them. Actually, they do look really nice. I need, like, 2 other ones coming up the other way, though. That'd be really cool. Okay, so this straw building here, where you sell here, we're going to back into. Apparently you can go out the back and buy straw. It's never worked for me. So So we did just a little bit over 18,000. There's about 1,000 there. There's about 2,000. About 3,000. About $3,200, and it wasn't quite a full load. That's not too bad. Just from that one field, $3,200 roughly ish. Now, this says here, straw sales around back. Okay. See, there's a chute here. Maybe I gotta come with like my feeding wagon or something. Cause I bet you if I just roll under with this thing, it won't fill it. No, it doesn't seem to like that for some reason. Oh well. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. But anyways, let's get these potatoes are just about ready here, I think. Get this guy planting this field. Now we're gonna have to fertilize this field too. So when we're in a helicopter, we can have a look at our field sizes here and jump and fertilize this one as well. Whoa. Okay, let's get this guy out of the way here. Now, what stage are those at? Field 2. Still growing. Still groaning. Okay. We better move this guy, I guess, because he's going to be in the way right now, actually. Come here, buddy. Gotta find somewhere to park this great big monstrosity thing, too. It's kind of a large trailer. And I guess I'll have to park it in my driveway of my house here. Okay, let's find our helicopter and let's go have a look at fields and we'll go do some fertilizing. Fire it up! Okay, let's go up fairly high. So these 3 fields here, we picked all the straw off. I already had some in the trailer from the field with the potatoes in it, so that was over a full trailer. Yeah, I guess in the long run it is bigger. Try to get them all in the shot here. Should be able to go that high. Yeah, I guess in the long run they are wider. not the length, but yeah. So you could see that field with the little small square that we put the grass in there. If I made that into a plantable field, that would be a fair whack there too. But all right, let's look very big when you get up there. Look at it like that. Oh, there's a milkman. Look at that, sweet. See his route now. Oh. Sure, what happened there? It sort of froze up when I turned the lights on. Okay, I'm not too sure if I want to do this fertilizing when guess it's working. Sure spreads wide, nice and wide when you get the get her up good and high. Pretty much got her done in 2 swipes there. That's super awesome. I just have to do a little extra here. I'm pretty sure that was done. And even though this field down here is not been cultivated yet, we'll spray him again too, I guess. Milkman! Holy shnikes, I can almost get that whole field sprayed. It's up pretty high though. It's working awesome though, isn't it? Holy crap. So I got that locked in speed 4. Just kind of flies on its own. All I got to do is kind of, well, I've pretty much got the up and down leveled off too, so I'm just basically steering it left and right with the A and D key. Well, that is it. We are fertilized, and boy oh boy, oh no, it's looking the wrong. I'm like, oh man, I'm almost out of fuel. So we shall find a place to land. And we're down. That works so awesome. All right. How's our planter making out? Oh, he's still working. So I'll wait until those get planted, and then we'll have to find what we're going to use here behind our potato picker. Now, I'm kind of hoping that this one removes the tops for us too. I know there's one in the game that doesn't. You gotta drive around first and chop all the tops off. So, what the heck happened there? Got too close, I guess. There we go. Okay. Unfold. No idea how much this holds, or doesn't look like I can hire my herald for this, so that's okay. We'll have to do them all ourselves. Okay, got no idea where I gotta drive with this thing yet, but yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to chop the tops off them. That sucks. Unless I'm missing something. No, I don't think so. Okay. Now! Oh, crap. Now the question is, am I going to be able to chop the tops with just my regular mowers? Which looks like I'm going to have to use this guy, because I don't have enough tractors. I don't think it's going to work, but we will give her a shot. I'm gonna have to probably buy the thing. Oh, what on earth was it now? Something to cut the tops off. It's in the one of the. Whoa! I don't think this is gonna work. So I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna work. No. Okay. Well, that's not good, because I don't know if I've got enough money to buy this now. Oh dear. Harvesters. Chop the tops off. It's not in here, I don't think, though. It's in potato harvesting. This thing here, I do have enough for. See, that's the 1 row. I got the 2 row. It's a mod, but anyways. That thing there, we're gonna need. Unfortunately, I have to add another step. Up! Thank you. Holy! Have a little drink for my tractor while I'm there. And of course I'm on the wrong side. And of course I run into the water tower. Okay. This looks like it might chop 4 rows at a time. That shouldn't be too bad. I don't know if you can see what's chopping under there, but apparently this chops the tops off them. Now what they do around here in real farming is they spray them down with something called a burn down, and it kills the tops off them, so I'm sure that's good for yourself. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows at a time. Oh. I don't know if we'll take speed 2 or not, but... Well, that was a horrible turn. I don't know what happened there. It's like I need to pick the machine up. It's dragging me or something weird. I'll have to try that the next route here. Holy cow, who's driving this thing? All over the place. Huh. Well, that's okay. I'll do her how I cut grass. I'll show you. I think I need to overlap an awful lot though. See, I missed some there. I'll have to look over after and go over some areas I probably missed here. Just give it more overlap. I'll be fine. But anyways. Okay, so what we got to do is turn, grab this row, still missing some. I gotta give lots more overlap, I guess. Lots of overlap, that's what it likes. A long strip I missed there. I'll have to go over it again. And we're gonna need some kind of trailer, or probably our GM truck. probably our GM truck to grab the taters when we get our harvester full. Okay, let's give her another look here. I know there's one row here I missed a bunch. Harder now, it's a bit dark too. A little harder to see them. There. There's a couple there. Let's turn and grab. I think that might be it. That's not too bad, I guess. Alright. Just leave this parked here for now. And we'll better do a save. Let's get this guy brought back to the farm. Something's giving me a bit of lag again. That's really interesting. I thought it was fixed, but I don't know. Who knows? Okay, let's jump in our harvester. I might just leave that there and use this guy. All right. Let's get at her. Okay, so now hopefully everything should be good to go here. Yes, it is. Now, keeping this straight is really going to be a nightmare, I think. But we'll try our best here. That's all we can do. Filling up quick, though. %, one row. I'm going to have to drive over top of them again here, but that's the way she's going to have to be, I guess. I'm presuming I got it all. Now, you know one thing, I didn't get my my truck. Although that truck's going to be too high to dump into. Interesting. Oh, look at that! High demand for potatoes. Shut her down, shut her down, shut her. Actually, no, we can't shut her down yet because my other field's not ready yet. So we're going to have to leave her running. Oh, 72 hours. Holy cow, we got lots of time, though. Hopefully at the rail line. Oh, that's a horrible place to have to take them. That's probably the speed we should be going here. It looks like I missed some there. I don't know. It's hard to sort of tell. Looks like we did. So I'm going to take a swipe down here again. Okay, maybe we didn't. Just looks funny. Looks like there's still... Oh, maybe we did. Yeah, actually did. I can see them counting slowly up there. It's like one row or something. Oh, lots of overlap, I guess. It's the only way you can definitely make sure you get everything. Hard to tell with this, too, because it sort of blends in all the same. And we are probably going to be full by the time we get to this end here. It's the only way I can tell. Oh, there, yeah, see the weeds? The sticks? Full load, okay. I don't know what I want to use for picking up stuff. Probably just drop that guy there. I gotta go grab my little... I think the only trailer that's gonna work is my little, geez, even that's gonna be tall, maybe. That might work though. It might be all right. Well, that's not good. What the heck am I? Oh, pipe out. Maybe that's... Oh, there we go. Okay, that truck will work now, I think. That truck will work now. I didn't know that thing went up like that. Okay, that... Oh, it might still be tight, though. Oh, I think would be good, yeah. Lots of room. Okay. Pull this guy out of the way. Did he actually get empty? Not quite, eh? Not quite. I think I'm just going to harvest everything, take her down to our silo here, and then... just use our truck after. Load them all back up. You know, once we get a full load in the truck, we could just take them, you know, right over, but... Okay, now what do we got to do here? Let's actually try that truck here. Still some in that thing, so... Oh yeah, that should work perfect. Lovely. Crap. And remember to move the truck out when you're done with it. Something's giving me some lag there again. I don't know. Well, boys, she may be time for a new computer. Maybe better video card. I think I'm totally missing that row. I really do think, you know, computers get a year, maybe 2 out of them. After that, they seem to start not working as good as they should or could, even though if you reinstall your OS and everything, operating system, still doesn't seem to be the same. I think it's something to really do with, you know, there's like a lot of electricity going through everything in the whole thing, right? So, I mean, that's probably wearing stuff out, and, you know, not necessarily wearing stuff out, like physically wearing. It's just, you know, that electricity's traveled that same path for that many times. Eventually it's going to wear down, or I wouldn't say wear is the right word, but wear out, or you know what I mean, the path that electricity's been following, right? So it sort of makes sense. So that's kind of what I think what happens is the passages get wore out. You know, because that's had a lot of electricity put through it, right? I think I missed a row there. Maybe not. It's had a lot of electricity put through it, and it's wears it out. That's what I'm going to say. Wears it out. Too much use. There's something I missed. So yeah, and pretty much, you know, you buy a brand new computer now, it's already obsolete anyway. It's like, holy crap. It's just ridiculous how fast they update and change and do different stuff to computers. And even the one that'll come out tomorrow, it's probably already obsolete because they've already got something else in the works, and it's, you know, it's ridiculous how fast it changes. It's cool, mind you, I like it, how fast stuff changes, but it's like, wow, really? Like, I just spent, say, you know, $1,000 on this computer, and now it's not, you know, it's obsolete already. That's crazy. Oh, we're full. Okay, truck. I get so close. Apparently a little too close. I should be, I guess. Holy jumping. Okay, I don't think that'll take too long to unload. Okay, that field's not quite done yet. We can turn the time off in a second here, though, I'm sure, once it gets nice and brighter out. Hard to make sure that that little picker-upper's in the right spot there. See, I'm missing rows again there. Like, it needs, I don't know. I don't know what it needs. It needs something, though. That was a totally failed turn. I guess you can leave that thing up. And I'm doing horrible at this. You just can't, I can't see it. That's the trouble. I can't see, you know, where I'm supposed to be. Okay, is that field right done? Yeah, looks like everything's good, so we can turn the time down. Okay, so we say if we drive that gray part of the mower over the row, that should get it. Should, but I think I'm still missing it. I want to overlap, but I don't want to overlap that I'm not, not efficiently taking everything out, because that's kind of totally useless then, right? I don't know what to say. I gave you a miss some there too. Like, what the heck? What's up with that? I missed 160 potatoes there. If the cab views any better, not at all. Not at all. I'm missing tons here. What the heck? I've already got 8% in here of the stuff I've missed. That's not acceptable. I think we're gonna need our big feller machine, but oh man, I can't afford that. Maybe after this harvest, I don't know. If we do good. I don't know how much they're paying for potatoes, so we could look. $26.79. Okay, that's amazing. We need a huge load of potatoes here. Why on earth are they paying so much for potatoes? Not like I'm complaining about it. Holy crap! Yeah, I'm missing all kind. I am just horrible at this. That's why I hire Harold, I guess, because I'm just horrible at this stuff. Oh. They need is the GPS tracking system. That'd be perfect. You could just doot 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 done. Take me there. It's like I'm missing tons here. Like holy crap! I can go over it again, I guess, but it'd be nice to get it all done in one shot, right? Horrible. It's mostly because I can't see. I mean, I can drive it fine. It's just, I can't see what the heck I'm doing, right? So yes, it's a 2-row potato harvester, but it's actually like a 1-row because by the time you gotta, go over it again and again and again. Not liking that too much. Now, what's our truck sitting at? Only 57%. Oh, man. Got a long way to go. Okay, I'm sure I missed a couple more there somewhere, but we'll do the best we can. It's all we can do. think we got her under control here now. Sorry I haven't been talking too much. I'm just super concentrated watching these little sprig thingies go into those rollers there. I think that's got her. Roughly. It looks like it's being a little more inefficient. Just get her set up and lined up. Then I gotta stop and turn again. That sucks, but anyways. Looks like it's working-ish. Working-ish. $6.97, $8.99, 100. Look at that, perfect. Holy cow! I don't think we're gonna have enough for another full hopper, but I don't know. We'll see how we do here. You gotta take this to the rail line too. That's horrible because that's an awful spot to get into. Alright, let's just turn her on. Look, we're getting some more. We've got 12 potatoes, enough for dinner. That turn's getting tighter now. Well, 73%. I don't think we're going to get a full load, but it's hard to say with all these little miscellaneous bits laying around here. I might see it's chopping the toppy, the root thingy off there, and I'm pretty sure I haven't got those potatoes out of there. So I don't know what's going on here. I'm not super crazy on this machine. There's no green stuff per se here, but I bet you there's still potatoes. I don't know. I don't think the two row grab and doey thing there is lined up quite right. Something's not right there with it. Looks like there's maybe a couple more here. Oh, 98. I think that might be it. There might be some right here. $99. Get a little bit more. We can get 100. Do you think? I'm sure there's some in here somewhere. Sure, there's some we missed somewhere. Right here, I bet. No. Well, that may actually be it. I'm going to try this little bit of a row right here. Oh, yay. We did her, boys. We did her. Okay, close enough for me. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to have a full load here, but what maybe I put down into the silo might be the finishing factor. Actually, we might get a full load here. Sweet, we did. Okay, let's run this over and see how we're going to score here. Getting up that silly ramp to the rail line. It's just horrible trying to get up that thing, but we'll do her again. Well, I couldn't have been at this place here. It's just a nice little thing in the back. Away you go. No messing about. Okay, payday. Payday is here. Giver. Nice. Nice. Well, that was good, but unfortunately, we're not going to have enough to purchase the big guy. 479,000. Yeah, we're a long way off of that. A long way off. Well, I guess we got to do our other field here now too. Well, that kind of sort of sucked because that whole field we just did there, that only netted us $78,000. That's really not a whole pile of work. Or, sorry, really not a whole pile of money for all that work. Alrighty, well, I got a bit of a solution to help us with this other field. Now, as kind of annoying as this machine was to use, it wasn't that bad, but yeah. We loaded up our if I can get to it. The heck? That one. We loaded up our Grime Tektron 415, and we're gonna harvest these potatoes with this guy. Now I got quite a bit of time left in my high demand here, which is super awesome good. So I think let's wait over here. What I'm gonna do is we're going to plant our other big field there. I'm not going to go full width with this, but give them a little bit. Okay, so this will chop tops and harvest for us. Super, super, super awesome. Okay, which will allow us to do other things here. So yes, honestly, I will not really miss using this machine. It was kind of crappy. Look, he's already done one row there. We'll just keep this here and we'll have an auction sale maybe one day and get rid of it. Someone will buy it. But sure as heck ain't gonna be me using it. I mean, it worked fine, but you know, it's just nee. Okay, what on earth am I doing now? We're gonna have a problem here. If I can figure out where the heck I am. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I need... Yes, that guy. Okay. Yes, I do have my John Deere planter, but I really don't have a very good cultivator yet. Pretty sure with that other one we're going to have to cultivate it, so what we're going to do is just cheat a little bit. Use this guy here, I think. I will still use our helicopter, though, I think, to fertilize that field, because I do like doing that. Because I know this one will cultivate and plant for us, which is super awesome. That'll allow us to put in one heck of a lot of potatoes. All right. We'll let him plant. Better grab our truck. Oh, I'm pretty sure, buddy. Oh yeah, he's going to be able to go for a while without needing to get emptied. That's for sure. Okay, well. While we're kind of between things, we'll get this guy to go and cultivate for us. Maybe we can pull another harvest through here. Now we need this guy. I'm gonna have to leave the cemetery. Come on, baby, up the hill. You can make her. I don't know what I want to get for cultivator. Probably just one of the regular in-game ones. I don't really have much in mods for that right now. I'm sure that'll be just fine and dandy. Okay. Let's fire up the old girl here. 36%, eh? That's not too good. This makes it tricky here because you gotta get in so tight. Oh, we gotta go to this field. Whoa, where am I going? Okay, just want to go a little bit higher. That's going to level off there. I'll be happy. Looks decent. Spray away. Oh, crap. What's going on here? I'm not too high, am I? Is this one already done? Shouldn't be. Okay, what's going on here? Spraying these fine. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe it's thinking it's already done or something. Huh. Well, that's weird because that was, it is done. I can tell by how dark it is there. That's... Oh, maybe we already did it. Okay, never mind. My bad. I think maybe we already did it. Yes. Yes. I am losing my mind. Just so you know. Oh, we're losing money big time, boys. Man, I could pretty much fertilize this whole entire field here, I think. I'll wait till he's mostly done that one, I think. I guess that's it for that. I think Buddy's full. Oh, no, never mind. I thought he was full. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, Buddy's working there pretty good. I don't think he's anywhere near full yet. Doesn't sure look like it. Usually can see like the potatoes out of the top. 76%, that's it. Wow. That sure is working nice, though. Wait for me! So this machine's only 100,000, and look at that, we're gonna pretty much get the last row all done here. 100,000 for this, so I had 100 and I don't know how many I had there, but oh, oh, he's not gonna get her all. Yeah, we had just enough, so now of course, you know, that put us in the hole, like really hole. Oh well. That's alright. You know, Buddy might have been able to get this if he had her lined up right. I think he might have anyways. Big turn. And that has been harvested. That was way better. Now, why that guy seriously has stopped because of this guy parked here? Is he gone nuts? Don't ask me. Now he's like basically way behind. You knob. Okay. Should be able to go and get some potatoes, and I'm gonna have to run down and check out and see how our other guy is doing planting there. Something tells me that he's not doing what he should be. Oh, no, he's good. It's on the last swipe anyways, pretty well last swipe. Beautiful. He's going to get all screwed up in this tree down here. So what I'm going to have to do is reposition them, I guess. Yeah. I'll just take over, I think. I gotta put that back down. Come on, go! And go. That's working pretty good. And we don't even have to fertilize this one. How do you like that, eh? I like how this thing works. To plant it, he just puts down that 3-point hitch. She just kind of down, and man, that works excellent. You know, you just drop that down. She starts digging in and planting. That's so simple. All these hydraulic rams and lift things and everything they got on these machines now is just redonkulous. Alright, get him started here. Looks like we got a full load of potatoes to take in. Whoa. Oh yeah, and there's still some in the truck, or in the machine. Alright. Oh, it feels better to get on that side of the money. Try a different way leaving here. Seems to work pretty good. 74 grand. Wow, means we did about 76,000. Oh, it doesn't really tell me. It tells me everything from today. So, anyways, so you're like 2,000 in the hole. So that's another 2. So that's 74, 75, 76. Not too bad for one load of potatoes. Not sure how much is going to be. Oh, mailbox. How much is left here, but we're going to have to move our machine here, I think. Oh. Why didn't Buddy go? And go. Holy cow, I got almost another whole load here. Buddy doesn't seem too happy there for some weird reason. Probably because we got 2 heralds already running. I don't think I can do a third. That's okay, I can plant it. I don't mind. I shall plant it. paint stripes on your wall. Something sort of kind of like that. This works very nice, actually. There's a bit of a hump or something there. That's weird. Don't remember seeing that before. Guess I could drop fertilizer too while I'm doing this, but that will do with the chopper. Chopper works good. It's a chopper. The helicopter. Don't know why I left the mower on the front of this. I really probably don't need it, but guess it adds a little bit of weight. Ooh, that guy's done now. I could probably hire Harold and probably be fine. But we're almost done. One more half a swipe and we'll be looking good. All right. 44%. I'm pretty sure I'll have enough to plant this one. Now, I'm going to try something funny here. I'm going to go this way. And we'll see if it draws the rows this way or not. Oh, it does too. Nice. Okay, Harold, you take over. I'll get this guy to the field here. Yeah, it's interesting. You can only have 2 Harolds driving. Well, that's okay. We got almost another whole load of potatoes to take over anyways, so. And then we can fit ourselves with some kind of real cultivator, perhaps. I think we're gonna glide. And he beat us. Heh. Just clean up his edges here. Good enough. Okay, that guy will she'll be done in a second there. Let's yeah, we'll take this load of potatoes in here. Guess we probably should check on our cows too. How the heck are they doing? Probably not super too good. They're at a mixed ration. Okay, so I'll have to do up some mixed ration. Okay, what are we going to do here now? We gotta get some mixed ration going for the moo cows. So, what we're gonna need here is a bale of hay, which we got kind of a mess going here right now. I don't know, I got that auto stacker. How the heck are you supposed to get these things off of here now without making a huge mess? I kind of wish it would just stack them laying down like that, if you know what I mean. Bale of that. For some reason it's still parked way over here. I can't remember why. Oh, what's there already something in there? Oh, that's not good. Should have looked in there first, I guess. How are we looking at here? Oh, we're full of hay. 80%. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take that down to about 50. We'll just throw some hay in here for them. Okay. Now, we need some mixed ration. Top her up. Really want to buy that machine that mixes it for you, or like, you know, self-loading one. That's the way to do her. Everything else doesn't look too bad. I think that's about all she's gonna hold. Right in there a little bit here, but I think that might be her. That might be her. Yeah, that's her. Okay, I guess this I'll put back in here maybe. See, it's nice to have it loading and you can see what your percentages are at instead of just kind of guessing like that, right? Alright, it says only 80%, but that's to do with the front loader bucket too, so. Alright, ladies, there you go. Okay, what's going on over here now? What's going on over here now? Everything looks somewhat under control-ish. I'm guessing that's been planted. That looks yummy. And we got one more to plant, and we'll take a little break and get them all ready to rock. And then we'll be good to go. Alright. That guy will clean that up there, not too worried about that. I don't hardly ever use this building, but anyways. Just a pole barn building, basically. It's nothing too exciting. Okay, let's get some fertilizer going here, and then we will take our little break. So those two need done. And I think that guy there needs done too. Just clearing the trees. Hoo-wee! Well, there's that one done. I wonder how high I can go. That might be too high. Holy cow, it's still working. We're definitely higher than the trees are now, so. Oh, that's too high. It's probably 30 meters. Yeah, 30 meters I think is the cutoff. That's insane. Oh, yeah, we're too high. Yep, 30 meters. So there you go. So we just gotta go down here. I don't know why this one already looks like it's done too for some reason. Maybe I already did it. I can't remember now. I really don't understand this camera too well. Oh, how the heck do I get that thing back up there? Okay. Well, that's it for fertilizing, I guess, because that field's done. I'd like to chop this one open here and do this one, but I guess we won't bother with that. Alright, well. I'll head her over here and Parker, that field's done. Everything's ready to grow. Let's actually go up super high here for a second. Oh, I can't see the rows this high up. Oh, okay. Ooh, that'd be a good place to land her right there. Kind of a parking lot. Ooh, wrong button. Down. All right. Any landing you walk away from was a good one. And we just walked. Well, that planter worked very well again. I was happy with it. And we'll get this zipped up here, get her ready to rock, ready to harvest, and we'll be right on back. Alrighty, well, we're just getting some potatoes ready here. I guess maybe we better get the machine to one end here anyways. They're just in flower now, so that's usually the last stage. And I presume they're all pretty well all the same. The pretty well planted all the same time, so kind of a tight fit here. I think I'll be able to get her started here. Yeah, it looks like everything else is in flower. Pretty potato flowers and 2D looking plants. But anyways, Hopefully the new version is super awesome. Like, you know, I'd really like to get into like different varieties of potatoes, you know, like red potatoes. These are white potatoes, I guess, you know. Russet potatoes are like a different one. Yukon gold potatoes. I mean, there's lots of different kinds, but that'd be kind of cool instead of just potatoes, boring potatoes. Get into something a little more, I don't know what you call it. So, while we're waiting here, let's just have a looky-see. What we're gonna get for some kind of cultivator. I don't want something huge. 6 meter minimum maybe. So that's, yeah, everything else here will be smaller. 3, 6, 7.5. 7.5, 6 meter. 6 meter. Probably one of these two guys. Man, I don't know why that one's so much more. Holy cow, it's even way more for maintenance per day. I'm thinking that guy. I'm going to pick up one of them. And let's bring him home. Okay. Jump. Oh, there we go. We are good to go. Now, time's kind of crappy going nighttime here, so... I think what I'm going to do is let the time... Oh, I don't think I can get back anymore. Oh, that's a hollow tree. Oh, sure, all this time, and it's a hollow tree. Isn't that always the way? Now, I don't like the lineup of that. I'm going to go over here, about here somewhere. Okay. We're going to need our truck. Let's just pull these guys out of the way. I'm sure they'll be fine for today, although I should probably check their water. Oh, laggy again for some reason. I don't know why. Probably don't need very much water here, but let's back up and see if they'll take any. They might take more than I thought, though. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be that much. Oh, I guess they're thirsty. Oh, there's hardly anything in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's cycle on through here again. That guy will be a minute until he's full, so... Oh, crap. Nope. It's up in this field here somewhere. I'll just keep cycling through. Ah, I did it again! Isn't that awful? After this guy. After this guy. There. Okay, let's head her down. See how Buddy's making out here. I'm sure he'll be alright for quite a while yet. I mean, I could fold out the thing more, but that's a pretty good width there. I think that should work pretty good. Okay, let's grab... Yeah, let's grab this guy. Oh, leg around the Okay, I'm going to have to do something here, see if I can improve this, 'cause that's just horrible. Let's go into owned and do some... keep that guy for now. We'll get rid of that. think we'll get rid of that stupid little trailer. Mowers will keep, that will keep, that will keep. That for now, that for now. Water. Might as well get rid of that guy. Really not using the Ferguson tracks anymore, although I'm going to keep this one because I got a few bales there. Might as well get rid of all these Ferguson things because I'm kind of worked myself out of the scale size of them. That I'll keep for now too. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Might as well get rid of the plows. That and the wheels. This will clean up the yard quite a bit. That I didn't like, so we'll get rid of that. That one we're using. Potato planter, we'll keep that for now. Fertilizer tank, yeah, okay, that should... yeah, it's not much better, but anyways. Yeah, this is a decent size. I don't want something super huge for these fields, you know, but oh man, this is really leggy right now for some reason. Holy cow, he's still going. Must be getting just about full by now, you would think. Only 70%? Holy cow. Okay, enough of this mess around. Let's open them up. Oh, get me in the drink. Oh, crap. A little bit of drink here. Hopefully I can get them pulled back out of here. Oh yeah, we're good. Well, he's still pretty good there for a minute anyways. I guess maybe we'll... I wish this tractor had the ES limiter on it, which it doesn't. I don't know, he'll probably end up catching up to the guy there, but... so he does, I guess. Ooh, mama, it doesn't take long to fill that truck up. Alright, we got a load of potatoes. Wish I could actually find a... well, around here they've got actually trucks they use specifically for potatoes, and they're not... it's weird, they're not really open like this. Like half of it, it's kind of... I don't know, unless you knew what I was talking about it, but it's... the top isn't open like this, it's open only halfway kind of thing. It's really kind of weird. But maybe, I guess, the way they dump out, they maybe dump out the side rather than, you know, out the back. Like this one dumps out the back. Never seen the mod for that though. So I think I'm gonna buy a plow and open up that field that we planted all that grass in. I'm gonna have to get a fairly beefy one here though. Probably that guy. Should have looked at my mods. I don't think I got any plow mods. I do, but not huge, big stuff. But that's okay. I want to kind of do some canola next time, and I kind of want to increase. Whoa, look at that! Great demand for canola. Holy cow. Which I don't have any right now, so... That'll be for next week, though. Yeah, it's just cutting the field here. Yeah, this one here, I think I'm going to open it up. Don't think I'm going to join it to this one right off. I'll leave a little bit of a barricade, but I'll probably take it right down to the end of this grass and open this whole entire field up here, I think. It's going to be a lot of plowing, though. Holy cow. Holy cow, is he stopped? He is stopped. Okay. Whoa! Okay, I got a lot of potatoes pulled out of here. I'm pretty happy about that. Paying for all my toys. Just like that, apparently. Holy cow. Running loads of potatoes, I guess. I thought I might have done a bit of plowing between there, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Well, that's good. Hopefully he doesn't smash into this tree up here when he turns around. I'll probably have to do some alignment. I might even just drive him back myself. Anyways, let's just let him do his thing. See what he does there. I'm gonna go grab this plow. I guess I haven't reset the plow yet. Plow! Whoa, plow! Alright, let's run this in here. We'll have to make sure we open up to create a field. Okay, no, I don't want to lower you. I don't want to... Yeah, I want them that way. I I think if we do a line right down here. It's not going to be perfectly straight, but I'll try my best here. Make our farm a little more profitable. We'll open this up and plant in some canola. This is usually a fairly decent field. I think actually I might even take it right close to that fence. Might even go over my row yet. Oh, looks like Buddy made her back good. That's good. I was kind of concerned about that. Okay, big turn. Okay, I better go get... oh, full again. Tiny little wee bit left, but now I got my truck way the heck over there. Whoa, mama! Launch that rig! Holy crap! Oh man, this thing's got some pep when you pour it to her like that. Holy cow! That's just craziness. Absolute craziness. Okay, better get this guy emptied out here, or partially emptied out. Whoa! Man, I need some fuel in my truck. She's getting thirsty. Alright, well, another one to do. Except I want to... That actually worked really good in this field. That's, I didn't hit that tree or nothing. Holy cow, I can't believe it. Oh, Buddy hit the tree though. Yeah. Stupid tree. Alright, move this guy up to the other fields. Smaller fields. That wasn't too bad, though. Seemed to work out pretty good. Alright, I guess we'll do these two down here first, and then we'll come back and do that other guy. This is gonna need emptied out soon again, though, here. Now, interestingly enough, we got the rows going, yeah, that way. Let's see if we can harvest it this way. I'm gonna shrink this up a little bit, too, I think, here. Yep, I guess we can harvest them that way too. Holy cow. Now I had some kind of mod in, soil management mod, I think it was, that would allow you to break ground like we did with the plow here, create new fields with cultivators and stuff. I can't do it with this now because I've got everything pulled out of there right now. That's okay. I'm just going to park this guy up here because I don't really want him in the way. I'll let him sit here a minute. Okay, and this guy too for now. I'm just going to move out of the way because I think I want to widen this field a little more. So we'll park him there. Better do a save. Okay, we better run this load of potatoes in too. Man, I need extra people here to help me. Holy cow. This is a lot of work. But I enjoy it. Alright. I don't think there's any fuel tanks in town here. I'm going to have to get it from my farm, I guess. Pretty sure there's no fuel tanks, fueling stations. Yup. Why did that really seem not to give me any money? Did I run out of my... I bet you I did. Oh, we're not doing it a high demand anymore. That's what's going on here. I'm like, wait a minute, that hardly went up at all. Okay, well the rest of these, heck with it, I'm gonna just take them and store them. Okay, do not ask me what I'm doing here. I totally got her kiboshed right now, boys, but I think we'll figure it out here. Man, I was wondering why the heck am I not getting money for my potatoes? Well, that's exactly why. My high demand was out. I wish it kind of gave you a little warning. Oh, you've only got 4 hours of your high demand left, or, you know, every 6 hours or something. Warn you about it. Yeah, I'm just going to take them and store them until we get another high demand come in. Heck with that idea. Taking them in there, hardly got anything for them. Well, I've only got 31,000. I should have been well over 100,000 for those potatoes at the high demand. But anyways, whatever. Now, is there any more high demands coming in? No. Whoop, sorry, bud. Holy crap, hang on to her. Oh, I gotta launch it off of that jump next time. That is gonna be super awesome. Okay, I kind of think he'll be alright till the end. Do some more plowing here. And you know what? I think I'm going to take it right to the edge of this road. What the heck? Maybe that wasn't such a good idea because of the milkman coming up there. He might get locked in something with our guy, but anyways. Right to the max. Might as well. What the heck? What's up with that? That's maybe a bit too tight there. Don't want to get too close to the fence, but I want to get her fairly close to the fence. Well, this is going to be tricky. I think if I drive right in about here somewhere. Yeah, I got it a bit too close to the road, I think, there. I might have to figure that out and change it, maybe. I don't know. It's not a big deal, I guess. Hopefully he's getting them all cleared off there alright. Imagine he is. But he's getting close to being done there. She's doing awesome. Don't think this guy's going to take speed 2, no. That's poopy. Oh well. This will give us a little bit of increased yield out of our fields, which will be nice. Just lift her up there by mistake. My bad. Okay. get these shrubs out of here and put a fence in maybe, but I guess it's alright for now. Okay, how's he making out here? He's doing pretty good. I think he's almost done his last row. Okay, let's jump this full of potatoes here. We'll get her lined up here first and we'll just juice her. Woohoo! That was as good as I thought, actually. Oh well. Oh, we tried. Oh crap. Where'd that go now? Actually, I'll move this guy over here first. Alright, continue on. This plowing's going better than I thought. Should do a save again, though. And we'll maybe get Buddy in here to cultivate. And plant her up for next week. Canola, canola, canola. It's all about the canola, apparently. Oh, I don't know if it is or not, but make a lot of stuff with the canola. Missed a little bit. That's alright. Thing with the plows, once you've used it like this, you don't really need it again. It's kind of the downfall of it. It's not really a repeatable, reusable attachment or machine like, you know, the combine is, right? Or the baler or sometimes is, or the planter especially is a definitely reusable piece of equipment. I mean, I guess technically after every harvest you could send the guy with the plow to plow the field for you, but I generally don't. So what I'll do here is try to grab this other piece I missed here. I just did a little bit wider of a turn. And maybe I'll have to hit that after. And apparently that one too. Oh dear. So, this is possibly, potentially, one of the last Farm Sim Saturdays on this version of Farm Simulator we're going to be doing. Because this will be for, of course, this Saturday, which is 18th. And I'm away next week, so there won't be a Farm Sim Saturday next week. Away on vacation, so. And then after that, we'll probably be. I think that's. Sorry, I just caught my wire with my earphones here. That'll be when the new Farm Sim comes out, so we'll probably be starting into that. So this actually might be the last Farm Sim Saturday on this version. Now, next week I did mention I wanted to do some canola, but we might do that yet, and just to finish it up. And start into the new game. Hopefully the new game is super awesome. Which it's looking like it's going to be, so that's super awesome. Buddy's making it pretty good there, looks like. Pretty much got that field done. Holy cow. Yeah, so I guess if we don't actually, use what we've plowed here, it's kind of just plowed this for nothing, really. So we probably do one more video after this one, and then that'll be likely it for this version. Although we might do, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. It's probably not going to be the last game. It'll be kind of selected few, because I imagine there'll be still people bringing out and doing mods and stuff for this game where they won't work in the new game. You have to convert it or whatever, like you had to do with these ones. But I'll probably be seeing mods I want to try and stuff, and then we'll have to open up in the game here again, right? So I shouldn't probably say this would be the last game off this one, because it's likely not going to be. There's still like tons and wax of mods out there I haven't even tried yet. I had actually planned to do a Farm Sim Saturday with testing out a bunch of trucks, transport trucks, but didn't get to it because I was having a lot of lag issues with them all. I had probably 20-25 trucks all loaded in the game, and yeah, it just wasn't gonna be super good for playable. Now I could only do 3 or 4, get rid of them, 3 or 4, get rid of them, but I'm like, I'd rather have them all sitting there, jump in this one, hook it up, let's take it for a ride and see how things work. But I just never did her, so still might yet, but I don't know. We'll see how we make out. Well, that'd be really super awesome if all the mods for 2013 here would work in 2015, but I really doubt they're gonna, without being converted. There's a few steps you gotta do. It's not that hard. I've done one, but I wouldn't remember how to do it now. There's some things you gotta change and add in what category it's in or something it was. I can't really remember off the top of my head now. And the daily upkeep, I think that was another one. And there's a couple little lines of code you had to put in the mod description file. XML file, I think it was. Okay, Buddy is actually full. over there. So once we finish our turn here, we'll grab our truck. I thought he might have got all that field done, but I guess not. Pretty much got her done, but not all of her. Ooh, a little more. Oh, I'm full. Duh. I just like backing up. I think the last field there isn't quite as big. And this guy can go start in here now. Alrighty. Try doing this one as narrow as we can. It's going to take a bit. Okay, let's see if we can get our plowing finished here. We got about 3 more passes maybe, and we should have her plowed out. Yeah, this should add us in quite a bit more yield. It should make us some pretty good money, hopefully. Canola pays good, but if you can catch it on a high demand, which actually we're into right now, you can get pretty good money out of it, because normally it's over $1,000, whatever that measurement is for canola, and now 1,825, so it's another 800 and change for it, so it's actually really decent. So hopefully we can reach her all with the last pass there. After this one, I think we will. This thing plows fairly wide. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. At least I'm happy. And we'll try to clean up this little bit here. Horrible. Oh dear. Okay, turn that off. Raise that up. There. Put her in park position. Seem to be parking all my equipment in my house here for some weird reason. I don't know why, but yeah. All right, we need our planting machine. And go to the rear, turn that to canola. Open her up. We'll start with a decent amount of overlap to start so we make sure everything gets lined up good. And off we go. Okay, better bring the truck back because I think Buddy might be getting close. Although I'm not sure. Oh no, he's going to be a bit yet because I narrowed him down, that's right. Whoa, truck. Although he's up to 78%. That's probably going to totally backfire on me. Okay, I think I'm going to get this guy going in our new field here. Get that all cultivated up and chewed back down. And off we go. Beautiful. Now, this is the machine we're going to have to use for taking off our stuff, which kind of sucks, but... And we need to go for a flight and do some fertilizing. Quite a bit of fertilizing, actually. Although it won't take long if I get him at that 30-meter height. If I can get him leveled off about 25 meters, that should be decent, I think. About there. Totally messed that up. Better hold off on that field for a minute. Buddy's actually full there. He's got to wait a minute because we're flying right now. I must say that does work nice. Wish I could get used to a little bit more in the interior though. Maybe I can, I don't know. Trying to get things lined up is the tricky spot. I guess that's getting her all. I can't see underneath the trees there, so. Looks like it did well. Holy crap. Sprayed nearly the whole entire field there. It's craziness. That bottom view cam sure works awesome, I'll tell you. Shows you everything. Excellent. Okay, let's just land her here. I don't know why, I just absolutely love that helicopter. It's so cool. Okay, next field. I'll do this one here, I guess. Missed a road right on the outside there. That's interesting. Oh well, not a big deal. Oh, I got all the tires in the air though. That's pretty cool. One of these times I'm gonna have to get gas. Alright, I might as well go park this, I guess, right down by the potato building there. Anyway, somewhere down there. Probably just park it in the sugar beet side, really, actually. Once we get them unloaded, we'll fold them all back up, of course. Hopefully all that'll fit in that truck. Huh. Guess they gotta be in that thing. What the heck? I jumped in this thing, did I not? Apparently not. Okay then. Seriously? 3%? Okay. Fold harvester X. Should fit in here. Ooh, boy, no. Not gonna fit. Okay, that's no problem. I wonder if it'll fit in this other building down here. Well, that didn't go to plan either. What the heck? Okay, fine, stay there, I don't care. Well, lucky that. Perfect timing. And that field is done. Actually, I'm not gonna bother. Well, yeah, maybe I will cultivate this one. I'll bring them back after. Okay, let's get him working. Oh, he's got a little bit left. Okay. That's no problem. And we shall head her down here and start planting this field. Yeah, I didn't get that very straight, did I? Well, that's all I can say. Well, yeah, I don't know what happened here. I got her all kiboshed up somehow. There. Still don't even know if it'll fit in this building down here, but let's try her again. Maybe not drive so close. I'm not too sure. She's gonna be close. No, it doesn't like that one either. Well, that's not too good either now, is it? I don't even think it's gonna fit in this one down here. I just don't have the big enough buildings. This one's got a starts good, but then it slopes down a whole awful lot, so I don't know if it's gonna work or not. You know what? That's not too bad. She just fits. Except I had to get out through the wall. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Happy. Better get this guy up out of the way. Man, what the heck? Must be windy, that's what it is. Alright. Let's see if we can land this feller on the roof here. Well, there's a picture-perfect landing, I guess, for you. So we're getting all chopped up in the blades. Poink! I'm going to take a screenshot here. Okay. Now, how's Buddy making out there planting? Can't really tell, so let's... Whoa! Go have a look here. And I just missed him. Yeah, he's going to be... Oh, he's doing the whole thing. See that down there? He actually crossed the road. Oh, there's not enough barrier there. Oh, crap. Yep, he's gone down right across that road. Oh, right down into there. Well, I guess that sort of works, but I didn't really want that to happen, but I guess they need so much barrier there to, you know, signify that don't go through. I wonder what was taking him so long. He's actually doing that extra bit. But anyways, that's the way it's going to work, I guess. So what I might do when I get down here is stop them and just replant a bit of grass there. I think that's maybe a good idea. So I didn't really want him to do that. Although he kind of seemed like he was stopping there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's go back to our canola. That should give him enough room there. And good. Okay, I'm going to take a little break for a few, and we'll get this finished up here, and then we'll say our good days for today. So anyways, I shall return. Alright, buddies. Getting to be almost done here, although the where he cut across the field before, he made that a barrier there, so he won't do the rest of it up there. We'll have to get him to jump up there and do that. Which isn't too bad, because it won't take him too long to do that. But pretty much done. Except field 8 and 9. I thought I had done 8 anyways, but anyways, we'll get him to do this. And yeah, I thought pretty much. I don't know. I think this one's done, but oh no, 7. Oh yeah, right. 8 is that one. There is a smaller one past the pig pen there that I don't do. It's just too small. That is right. Well, it's not super small. Let's go have a look here while we're waiting for a buddy there. So it's, yeah, I just generally don't bother with what the heck happened there. I generally don't bother with this field down here because it's not really huge. So yeah, it's just sort of tiny. Well, there's a little farm here I kind of totally forgot about. Interesting. But anyways, yeah, this field's pretty small here. So I guess we're done with our cultivator for now. That worked good. We'll have Buddy come down here and pardon me, plant this one. And I'm just gonna jab this guy in here for now. Ooh. That cedar works pretty good. I like this one. It's a little wide, but I don't know. It seems to work good. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Oi, oi, oh, that's not too good. Oh, crap. Oh, but he's turned around and made out good. So there we go. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3 more passes altogether, maybe. Yeah, I guess he did a couple of passes there and kind of, kept her going. So that sort of made like a barricade thing where he wasn't going to plant for us. So that's why we got to do it this way, which is kind of crappy, but that's the way she works. So is he going to get her all of one last swipe there? I don't know. That's going to be oh crap! Here we go again. I have no idea where he is. Oh, it's going to be close. I don't think he's not going to do her here. He's going to leave a... Yeah. Well then. I also got one stripe up there I got to do yet too when we go back up. I guess that little wee bit is not... Whoa! It's not super important. You can see that stripe there. It's just out of line a little bit on the left here, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll just leave her like that for now, I guess, but... I don't know. I got a little bit too close to that fence. Where you can't really go that close up here because you're into the bushes and into the house and stuff, so... That helicopter looks kind of neat planted up there. I wonder if it'll be there next time we come back in the game. Sometimes it'll, end up somewhere else because it's not, shouldn't normally be up there, I guess, right? So, I don't know. Okay, one last field to do here. And we are good. Everything's fertilized, everything's just about planted. We should be good to go for next week. Yeah, we'll see if that helicopter's still up there next week. I bet you it'll... I don't know. It might stay there, it might... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It might kick it off of there. Really hard to say. Oh, I can't get through. Oh, no. Maybe I'll get down here. Yeah. Ooh, I want to see if I can look in that window there, but there's no... nothing to step on. I can look in this window, I guess. It's actually like a little floor and everything in there. Cool. Can't quite see in that one though. But anyways. How's he making out? Oh, about halfway-ish now. This will take us probably over halfway. So my plans were to get another kind of a tractor or something. What, I don't know. But if my high demand was still on for my potatoes, but that ended up not working, so... Well, that's okay. This canola on high demand now should pay us up pretty good. Well, a couple more swipes. And we should have her. Now, you know what I should do while this guy's doing this is grab this guy. And just run down here and grab... There's a couple of bales sitting there still from when Landy Kid and I played this map there a couple of weeks ago. Ones we kind of missed, I guess. We'll run down here and grab them. Now, the only reason I haven't got rid of this tractor and this bale picker, upper grabber thing is I can dump them into my feed mixer thing and last swipe and get them chewed up for straw. There we go. That's good. Clean that up. And we are planted by the looks of things. He's come right through that bush. Super nice. What the heck is this guy doing? Throw him in a heap. Okay, well, let's fold this guy up. Bring him home. And that is it, my friends, till next week. So I'm not sure where I'm going to park this guy yet. Maybe right. Oops. Right there for now. Okay, very good. We are set. So, thanks for watching Farm Sim Saturday this week. Just keep in mind that next week there won't be a Farm Sim Saturday up because I won't be here. But the week after that, we'll come back and do another one, and then hopefully by then the new one's out as well. So, the new game. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch ya not next week, but the week after. And have a good week. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you then.